Alright people, so here we are. The last of my 4 videos. 100 favourite films. The top 25. Let's begin, and we begin with Die Hard. Die Hard is a fantastic action flick, a fantastic film. Very enjoyable to watch. Everyone knows it. Everyone's seen it who's interested in it. Can't imagine there's anyone out there who hasn't seen it, who wants to see it. 24, The Wizard of Oz. Kind of speaks for itself. Number 23, Escape from Alcatraz. Now, I like prison films. I like films to do with Alcatraz. I like Clint Eastwood. Throw them all together, and it's a banging film. How's that for a phrase? A banging film. Fantastic. I love it. 22, The Ten Commandments. Something tells me they've made another one of these since, but maybe not. Vincent Price, Yul Brynner, Charlton Heston, Anne Baxter. Grandeur, spectacular. 21, From Russia with Love. Again, that has over the years slowly crept up to the point where I really like it, as it's my 21st favourite film. Number 20, John Wick 3. And number 19, John Wick 2. Flip them, switch them round, but 2 phenomenal action films. Number 18, Rambo 4, or just Rambo. I love that. That's my favourite Rambo film. It's fucking awesome. 17, Casino Royale. I think Daniel Craig's best Bond film. My favourite of his. First time I saw it, I thought, I'm not keen on this. Then over the years I've watched it. It's nearly 20 years old, a couple of years time, but it's great. 16, Die Hard with a Vengeance. I picked this over Die Hard because I like it's set in New York. I like Sam Jackson and Bruce Willis together. I like we go all over the city. We go under the city. The villain is okay, fine. Brother of Hans Gruber. But it's just, action-packed, going everywhere, rush, explosions. I love it. Number 15 and number 14 can also be flip-flopped anytime. 15, Con Air. Nicolas Cage just taking a ride home. And 14, The Rock. Again, Alcatraz, Sean Connery breaking in, many people call it. The final time he played Bond, and there's all kinds of videos online of all that business. But The Rock. 13, Demolition Man. You could call it a fish out of water. Wesley Snipes gets thawed out. They can't cope with him, so they thaw out Stallone. And they go at it. Batman Begins at number 12. Loved it from the first time I saw it. Still do. Number 11, Mission Impossible Fallout. Phenomenal, action-packed, never a moment to rest. Fantastic, I love it. Number 10, John Wick. I think has the best story of all of the John Wick films. They killed his puppy, they stole his car, he comes back in, and it's because of the actions in this film we get 2 and 3. But phenomenal. Number 9, Commando. It's not that I love Commando any less. It's just I enjoyed the 8 above it a little bit more. But Commando, fantastic. Number 8, Predator. Number 7, Total Recall. I love it. The needle is stuck on I love it. Number 6, Back to the Future. Number 5, Tremors. Phenomenal. And again, Tremors, I go back to it because of Fred Ward and Kevin Bacon, the banter they have back and forth, and you just happen to have a gun-happy guy and his wife, and then you have a stupid kid and underground monsters. It's just, everything comes together. Number 4, Rear Window with Jimmy Stewart. Number 3, Dr. No, my favourite Bond film. It was only the last time I watched it, I thought to myself, yeah, this is my favourite. I love it. It's simple. It's the location on the island when he first meets Honey Rider. The island, and then Dr. No's lair. Everything about it. Dr. No is just fantastic. It really is. Number 2 is Speed. Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock, Dennis Hopper, I think. Again, simple. It's a simple film. But my God, is it entertaining. Again, put somebody else other than Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock in them roles. Who knows? You say that about any film, I suppose. But Speed, I love it. I forget about the beginning with the lift. And we get to the bus and off it goes with the steering wheel that looks far too big for Sandra Bullock to use. But what an exciting film. And number 1, haven't watched it in a long time, but I see no reason to move Mary Poppins as my number 1 film. I see no reason whatsoever. When I think about it, it makes me happy. I'm going to have to watch it soon. To quote a line in the film where Mary Poppins measures how tall she is. Practically perfect. This film is practically perfect. I have no problems with this. Nothing wrong with it. It's my number 1 favourite film of all time. And I can't say... maybe it'll get toppled, maybe it won't, because I thought The Wizard of Oz would never get toppled once upon a time. But it did. But Mary Poppins... of all the action stuff that I like, all the blood and guts and Commando cutting arms off and John Wick shooting people in the heads, it's Mary Poppins about a flying nanny comes down on an umbrella with a talking umbrella. The handle talks. And that's my favourite film. Who would have thought it? So there you go. My top 100 favourite films of all time in the books. And I'll see you soon.